Hello, Soul Tribe. Welcome back to my channel, The African Gypsy. I am your girl, Sunshine, back with another weekly psychic forecast for the next 7 days. This is the 14th till the 21st of March. Sorry, I don't have my usual setup. The craziest thing has happened to me over the past few days. Firstly, I want to thank God, my ancestors, my spirit guides, and my soul tribe. All the people who pray for me, all the other readers who've been picking up on energies that are to do with the collective and including me as well. A lot of people picked up that there was a hitman. I picked that up as well. I think the last reading I posted a couple of weeks ago. And yes, it happened last week, Tuesday. I saw a huge flame outside my house, and being the trying to be the responsible citizen, I walked out and I wanted to see if it was a controlled fire, if someone needed help, if I needed to come out and get my chitenge. That's like a wrap to put around me and a bucket to go and help anyone who's in distress. While I was out there, I actually overheard just over the wall someone who had paid someone a lot of money, and they were having a hissy fit, and they're shouting and saying, I paid you a lot of money to take her out. Why is she there? And the guy's like, no, no, no. We've already done it. I sent a guy in. He's already like defiled her in every way. And the guy's like, no, that was the wrong one. Guys, do you remember me talking about a doppelganger? Can't even pronounce the word right. It's still quite new to me. But my doppelganger got raped. Sorry, I should have issued a trigger warning before I started, but I'm just going to be real with you. This is unscripted, guys. This is not how I usually do my readings, but I need to share this with everyone because I know a lot of you have been very concerned about my silence, but my doppelganger was raped just within a few meters of me because someone thought it was me. They just had a description of my body and said, oh yeah, that short guy, short girl, curvy with a big does. Yeah, that one. And it was the wrong girl. And this person's like, no, we did it already. And they're like, no, you got the wrong one. Just as I opened my door and they saw or heard that I was actually outside, the whole meeting scattered. They're like, no, she's outside. She's outside. Get out of here right now. This was last week, Tuesday. Remember, I was telling you about a plot where they were told not to attack on Tuesday. Guess what? Less than 7 days later, that hitman's name was Prince. Less than 7 days later, there's a new hitman in town, and his name is Shepherd. A few meters away from me again. I feel that I need to share this information because a lot of you already picked up on it, and it seemed surreal, standing there and actually listen to people having an argument about why you're not dead, why you're still alive, why I and my son are still alive. That was quite heartbreaking. That I don't think I've ever wronged anyone to a point where they should unalive me, but this is what's going on. I'm very grateful for all the people who are supporting me. All the people who are on call, who are making sure that I stay safe 24/7. But you know what? We're not going anywhere. I'm still delivering these messages. Here I am with the next 7 days forecast. Without further ado, the first message I get is that Spirit is saying that you need to have time for laughter. You need to laugh at yourself a bit and say, can you believe that I actually thought these people could have the decency to not want to try and unalive me, not to try and hire a hitman on me and take me out or whatever. I'm personalizing this message, and I know a couple of you, maybe it's not so dramatic as my story for the past few days, but it's hell of a dramatic in its own ways. Yeah, so we need time to laugh, listen to something funny, share funny jokes, even in the midst of the spiritual warfare that we're going through, like the spiritual warfare that I am going through. And we're choosing to learn through love and not through hate or through painful lessons. We've already been there. I also feel that for many of you over the next 7 days, you need to stay focused because you might be feeling very scattered. There's a lot of internal conflict within your own heart. You're worrying about what do I do there? What's going to happen with that? You find yourself being busy all day but having achieved nothing major. So you're being asked to rein in those thoughts as quickly as you can. Maintain your gangster. Maintain your gangster. Stay on top of things. Get focused and find your inner calm and peace as soon as you can so that you can stay on top of things. So right in the middle of the spread, we have an ant visitor on the reading there. Right in the middle of the spread, we've got the Queen of Swords here. So someone is cutting out people, places, and situations that no longer serve their highest good. Because someone is looking at love or self-love or a brand new passionate beginning in life, and they realize that they have to cut out whatever doesn't serve them. Whatever friendships, associations, thoughts, routines, patterns no longer serve your highest good, you're cutting that out. You're bringing in the tower yourself and saying, you know what, this doesn't serve me, this is not taking me where I need to go, so I'm cutting that out. And many of you are going to find that you're going in for having time to contemplate, maybe too much contemplation. That's why it's coming out as an obstacle, because you're thinking the fuck out of things to a point where your thoughts are scattered and you're not really achieving much because you're overdoing the thinking. You just need to woo-saw, keep prayed up, talk to your ancestors, your spirit guides, all of that. Get prayers from those people who genuinely want you to prosper and be the best person you can be. So right on top of all of that, we've got the ancestor coming through. There's the grandfather who's really been looking after you. The grandfather's coming in. Some of you may be dealing with an establishment, an organization that's not for everyone. Some of you may be studying something. You might be juggling and thinking, okay, what do I need? I've got one bit of knowledge about what I need to be doing, but I need another bit of knowledge about how I need to move forward and all of that. I'm sorry about the camera moving up and down. It's really impromptu. It's not my usual setup, but the message will go out. We're not going anyway. So, moving forward. In the past, you put down a lot of heavy burdens because we're already seeing your current circumstance. You're cutting out people, places, and situations that don't serve your highest good. In the past, you put down any heavy burdens, and a burdensome cycle came to an end for you. In your current circumstances, there is success, there's victory and success as you use your inner gangster to use your intelligence to cut off any motherfuckers that are not taking you to your good, not literally, just energetically pulling yourself back because you're choosing self-love. And you already have the power of your ancestors, your spirit guides are there. Ancestors are around you and they're helping to get this victory. This is all in a straight line. This is all fated to happen. It was already deemed to happen no matter what. In the future, some of you are meeting up with a new love. Some of you are looking at it like and thinking, is this really what I want? That's not for everyone. Some of you, you're getting clarity about your own self-love. And you're seeing that when you started choosing yourself and loving yourself enough to make healthy decisions about your life and your future, your ancestors stepped in and started helping you a lot more. In the foundation here, we've got, what do we have right here? In our foundation, we've got the devil card. So there's some very toxic energy that's in the foundation right there. Someone who's been toxic, who's been addicted or obsessed with winning, having success over you. But I'm not seeing that this is working. In your environment, there could be a juggling act. You're juggling, okay, do I carry on with this burden? Do I drop this burden right here? How do I move forward? What do I need to do? And all of that. I see that many of you are needing to take care of some paperwork and administration, so make sure you're on top of that because your ancestor, your grandfather is already telling you, child, get on top of that work. Make sure you take care of that administration and paperwork because you're going to get good people to work with in the future, good partnerships and all of that. All right, let me clarify. I think I'm going to go straight to the cheeky madams today. I mean, there's no time to waste. If people come out at you like that, and my heart goes out to any men, women, children who've also had the same energy because we're a collective. We don't go through things by ourselves. Sometimes our experience is a mirror of what someone else is going through. So a stranger is coming to give you a clue. That's giving the intelligence to cut off something that doesn't serve you. A stranger is coming in to tell you, you know what, you thought so-and-so was your friend, but they're not. Or, that white car, that white Alteza, that's the one that these people are moving around with. That's the key to all of these shenanigans or whatever it is, that's just a wild example. Okay. So someone is going to go through, oh gosh, I remember I just spoke about the doppelganger just now. So people wanted you to be defiled. So this doppelganger wanted to happen to you is what happened to them. We've got, no, there must be a mistake. This was supposed to happen to you, not me. So your ancestors stepped in and said, not my child and not on my watch, not the anointed. I told you, touch not the anointed. And this person probably is very easy. They're promiscuous. They trade their sexuality like barter trades. They think they can get anything done with that. And these people wanted to unalive you. This came out. I'm sorry, guys. A trigger warning. If this is too triggering, please click off until I post something else that's a bit more palatable for you. But this is the hard, raw truth. This is a live feed. This is a developing story, a live feed as it goes through, and yeah, to the world. You will live to tell the tale. I spoke last time I've posted about the Tuesday robbery, and I say that the robbery was not just going to be a normal robbery. They wanted to unalive you. Someone wanted to take you out, but you're going to live to tell the tale, and that's coming out again. So you're getting clarity about that someone had come up, well, okay, well, I already got my clarity right in front of me, and God used a flaming fire that was like as tall as two buildings high to get me out of the house to go in here and over here. These people arguing about having paid each other a lot of money to take me out, to unalive me. But here I am because God lives. Spirit is real. And ancestors are real. Don't ever doubt that. Now, oh, look at this. They're in despair because their plots are failing. They've tried so much. They've come out at you in so many different ways, but you're still going to live to tell the tale. You're alive. You're telling the tale. And they're now in despair. This time next week, you're going to receive good news. So no matter what the enemy tries, no matter what these devils try, these soulless motherfuckers try to do to you, this time next week, whenever you find this reading, that's the right time for you. This time next week, you're going to receive good news. You're going to get a message that's going to make you like so happy, because this cycle is over. It's played out. Let's see, what is your ancestor looking at here? Your ancestors saying choose another country. There's a certain country you wanted to move to, or you wanted to live in a certain country, and your ancestors saying, no, child, choose another country. You don't need to be in a certain country. You need to choose another country. Yeah, look at this. You got your toxic ex. Your grandfather's looking at this, your ancestors looking at this and saying, no, the only way you get out of this whole situation, get away from this toxic ex, whether it's an ex-lover, family, friend, boss, landlord, landlady, whatever it may be. Ooh, okay, what came out here? I was asking about what the ancestors are saying, and they're speaking. Your ancestors are proud of you. You handled some stuff like the real gangster that you are. You awakened your inner gangster and you decided, you know what? I'm not going to just lie down and play dead. No, I'm going to do a left, right, duck out of here while you're watching. While you think, now we've got this one in the bag. You ain't got nothing in the bag. Your ancestors are proud of you because they gave you instructions. My ancestors told me, stand outside, go outside and see what this big flame is about. By the time I got there, the flame was no longer relevant because there was a bigger flame in my own background, my own backyard that was burning, of someone who was having an argument about having paid someone else a hell of a lot of money to take me out. False evidence appearing true. Your ancestors are seeing that this toxic ex wanted to plant evidence around you to make you lose credibility, to make you look like a right woozy, but it did not work. And they were planning this for a long time. This came 1313 as that comes up. You're still getting a lot of stability, even though they planned this for a long time. What a royal waste of fucking time. I mean, of all the things that a person can spend time planning on, you plan someone's demise. You plan to destroy and not build or create or love? What's wrong with you? What was done in the past is coming out. So this person was doing a lot of things from the past. They were gathering their thuggish troops together for a very long time. You could be surprised that they're up to 14 people. I mean, they're swapping hitmen. In my case, like every 7 days, a new fucking hitman is coming and being offered money. And they're like, yeah, I'll take her down. I can do the job. I mean, what is this? And my heart goes out to anyone else who's going through a similar story like what I'm going through right now. I'm thinking I'm living in a cowboy movie where they've put up a poster like bounty killer wanted, bounty whatever, what do they call them, wanted, whoever gets this person, they put a bounty on your head and say, whoever gets this person out, we're going to give them whatever. It's probably even like $300 or something sick like that, and you want to spill blood. I'm just going to have a sidebar with those who understand my native language for a second. Sorry, guys, I'm going to be rude. Kana makura mondoro ne mashikiro. Makuita say. Loosely translated, I'm like, if you're going to try and kill the anointed, where the heck do you think you're going? I don't regret hurting you. This person does not have any regrets. They're still trying. I saw like just the title of another reader's reading. She's like, no, now they've gone back to the drawing board. They're trying again, another attempt to take it down. And I was like, you lie, girl. No, after what happened, after the way my ancestors showed up, ain't no way these fools can be trying to do something like that. But, like, I'm talking about new intel. This is new intelligence that has come in less than 4 hours ago. I met up with a new hitman. This is how my ancestors are moving. They're saying, no, damn it. This isn't some sort of poke the bear competition here, pin the tail in the donkey situation. No, this is not a misunderstanding. Whatever you're seeing of the situation is absolutely right. Let's see what is going on in your environment. I'm just going to be working with the cheeky madams because I'm feeling hell of a cheeky today. I apologize to those who are offended by my swear words, my profanities, or vulgar language. If this is offending you, emergency exits from this channel are there to the left and to the right. I promise the next video should be a bit more palatable. In your environment, someone's using dark magic here. I heard that someone playing some dark ass video, and the energy that came out of the video came out into the 3D, and the dogs in the environment started barking because they felt it too, and the cats that were in the environment also felt that, and they really recoiled at that. So someone's still planning some fuck shit using dark magic. They're paying for dark magic, paying to get dark magic done on you. Yeah, this is a person with a sexually transmitted disease or sexually transmitted demon. Yeah, this is a fucking walking STI. Son, you need to go and get yourself checked out. Stop wasting all this money on hits and stuff like that and get yourself checked out, and be responsible enough to tell each and every woman that you've slept with without protection that you are infected. Be the bigger person once in your life. Moving forward, what's in your environment? You're not alone. Elders fight on your behalf. So you got higher ups fighting on your behalf. You have ancestors, spirit guides, people who are higher ups, whatever that may mean to you. They're trying to send this dark magic to you. By the prickling of my thumbs, something wicked this way will not come. Excuse me. So they really tried to send some dark magic. I was telling you about the video with the funny demonic sounds that came out and played out in the 3D, but it's not going to work because you've been praying and you're in an energy of love and laughter. I mean, here, I was quite like Bambi last week, looking at the full moon and saying, "Oh God, this is amazing! It's a beautiful, bright, big balloon in the sky." Looking at the butterflies or moths in the dark, and someone was on some dark energy. Such a sharp contrast. It's like apples and oranges. Yeah, they enjoyed seeing you suffering. So they sent a lot of dark magic to you. They wanted to see you suffering. But what's the outcome of these people here? What's going on? And they were playing mind games like, oh, is that what's happened to you? Oh, that is such a pity, such a shame. Okay, let me get another deck to clarify for us. I apologize once again for the shaky camera, but it is what it is, and we're not going anywhere. I am going to stand my ground and maintain my gangster. I'm not going anywhere. Yeah. Someone's having sleepless nights right now. Not you, though. They're having this comic group, and they're in regret. They're going through depression. This is the same fuck shit they're trying to send towards you. Now they're experiencing it for themselves. Depression, sadness, feeling regret, and all of that. Counting the penticallies because they've overspent on dark magic that they couldn't afford. Yeah, more counting of penticallies. At the bottom of the deck, you've got victory. Someone is seeing things your way. Someone is highly intuitive and they're seeing exactly what was going down. And it's a huge tower moment. Ace of Swords says it's true. Remember the last download I had? We're about to send in the tiger. You have 10 minutes to defend yourself. Run.